Hi guys, welcome to the House Chronicles Pop Culture and Entertainment Opinion Piece. Now, never in my 20-something years of living in Africa, Nigeria, have I seen a family put out a publication saying that they do not approve of their child's marriage. I've never seen it before. Money talks, bullshit works, literally, because you have to have so much money to put in so much effort to do something like that. Now, I've seen situations when the children will have a private wedding, probably go somewhere, go to another country, go to one island, have a wedding without the parent. But for the fact that the parents have that authority, they have that power to put out a publication, a press release stating that this marriage that you guys are seeing on here, we do not support or condone it. If you're wondering who I'm talking about Wofai and her husband Taiwo Cole. Now, Wofai is Wofai Ego Ewa, known as Wofaida. She's a popular Nigerian comedian, skit maker, entrepreneur, TV host, businesswoman, philanthropist. Wofai is a lot of things. This is an independent Nigerian woman who has literally made it by herself. Do you understand? She has been in the limelight for years, literally since 2015. And obviously, every successful woman living in Africa, everybody's gonna be asking you, when will you marry? Will it be this year or next year? Well, Wofai is telling me that actually this month of May, when she takes her Instagram on the 5th of May to post a picture with a ring with one man showing in the background. And I was like, baby, congratulations. Hell, love is sweet, guys. Seeing all these girls get married is very soon to reach all of us, okay? Now, when I first of all saw the picture initially, I was wondering what's going on. Why can't I see this man's face? I'm like, Wofai, hope it's not as if we've gone to marry another person's husband, because we cannot see his face. Obviously, these thoughts are going through my mind and every other African or Nigerian that is seeing that post. Now, I decided to scroll down a little bit or scroll up somehow. Then I saw the guy's face. He's a fine boy, 30-year-old man. He's 30, okay? They looked really, really good. I loved how, she was posting the videos, she was posting the pictures. They looked, chef's kiss, do you understand? As all of us were happy, excited on her behalf, she literally captioned the first picture. Yeah, she said, I found my happily ever after. And I said, yes, love is sweet though. Love is sweet for us. Congratulations to her. She looks really beautiful. As I was on my own, I just saw a press release. Hey, literally, the press release was from Taiwo Cole's family. Do you understand? Now, this is a family with high esteem. I would literally say they're affiliated with royalty. They're affiliated with, all this old money, generational wealth. It's giving high-profile family. Do you understand? They decided to release a press release where, in the press release, the context of the press release, literally, they were saying that they are not affiliated with the marriage. They don't acknowledge it. And in their words, which I'll be showing you guys what exactly the context of the press release says, you guys can literally read it because it's going to be on the screen. Now, in their words, they said that they don't recognize anyone parading themselves to be members of the Cole family. Habamana. Problem. I was like, I don't understand. From where to where? Kilagbe. You guys have literally said that you don't want to be affiliated with the fact that your son has gotten married to our Wofai. What's happening? You don't think your son should marry our Wofai? Why? When we all saw the press release, we were in confusion. Then I thought to myself, as a Nigerian woman, why would you be getting married into a family that doesn't really love or care about you that much? I don't know, they have decided to publicly disdain you. This person is not with us. And then you still publicly go ahead and post your marriage, you're getting married to this person. Now, in case you're confused, welcome to an African setting. Welcome to a Nigerian setting where families need to marry first before the children marry. Let me paint you a picture. If you're coming to an introduction, a Yoruba introduction, basically, you notice that it's actually the families that come and marry each other. The wife can be somewhere in her room pressing her phone. The husband can be in another country, can literally be through video call. And these families will marry each other. So the presence of a family, the blessing of your family is not to be toyed with. Do you understand? So like, you need to understand the importance of every family in this marriage. So if you're telling me that in a setting whereby your father, your mother is actually your second god, you have decided to marry without their blessing, I don't see it as okay. My mother always says something. She said that having a bad husband is better than having a bad in-law, which means that you need to make sure that your in-laws love you first before even pursuing your husband's love, in her words. But then, are we really going to tell a 30-year-old man who and who not to marry? Because at that point, I'm like, you can't be dictating to a 30-year-old man who he should marry or who he should not marry. Do you understand? And this man has literally said that he has found love in who is pleased. He said it. He posted a picture and said he has found his true love. You guys should like leave him and please. Now, when I first of all saw this press release, when I saw the publication, I was like, why on earth would you do this to your son? Like, this is, your son is getting married. Even if you're unhappy about who he's marrying, Wofai is not under any duress, pressure, juju, voodoo. Be happy first. Like, your son is getting married. Like, this is the love of his life. Be happy first. Then, as I was judging Mr. Kunle Cole, that is the father of Taiwo Cole, basically, I then saw like an audio file. This was a conversation that Mr. Kunle Cole was having with Engineer Kunle Cole was having with his friend. It was like an audio conversation. I don't know how it got leaked, but yeah, it got leaked.
Yeah, well, bá dìde kò tí ìmọ̀gẹ́ náà ju 6 months lọ ó dẹ̀ wá a dẹ̀ sọ pé wedding is by ìjọba pé two thrones 3 thrones ta ní ìjọba Èkó onírù lábẹ́òkúta a dẹ̀ sọ pé the family the way we do things ọmọ ńlá láti lọ through gbogbo kí ló ti ń pè ló bá ní ọmọ àmárí ọmọ onírù said no ó dẹ̀ wá. Invitation without my consent. Are you serious? The next thing, our invitation. Number someone. Why did you go and do invitation?
Without you, who does that?
We go through whatever. The next thing, Tamari number 3. Only go and cancel that thing. The girl's safety is what you should be after.
Yes.
So between October and September, October, and okay. By December, we will write to them. We will tell them, okay,
Abi?
I should call. More than 40 calls.
Irony.
Ọlọ́run.
Àwọn téèyàn náwó lé lórí ìṣá.
Ló bá ṣàṣekí màmá Timothy divorced about 27 years ago ni mo gbọ́ pé yẹn náà tẹ̀lé lọ.
So who does that?
Now, the context of that conversation really gave me another perspective about how things are, to be very, very honest. So I'm going to do this in a way that I'm not going to be taking sides, to be very honest. Now, first, we need to understand that while you're dealing with high-profile people, there's a pattern, there's a mechanism. When you're marrying into a high-profile family, there's some rules and regulations you follow. Now, these people are affiliated in group. It's like, I'm getting married, my father is a very, very big person. My marriage has to bring other big people, because in those people's family marriages, that's like their own children, they obviously invited you. So it's like as if you are literally betraying the code of conduct, like doing a whole wedding and we were not invited. These dignitaries were not invited. Now, this thing is not only going to hurt this man's ego, his status, because currently they are the core family of Victoria Island, baby. Don't play, that's money. So I'm saying that there's this respect, there's this accord. Do you understand? There's this pattern that you follow. You cannot just do things like that. You see that they take time to analyze situation. There is control over how they do things, because obviously you're going to mimic this man's image, his credibility, his social status, and it's like, we're not doing that. I'm not going to have a whole wedding of my own son and my people no go day. Now, in the audio file, he basically went ahead to say that Wofai is 38 years old. I didn't know that. I thought Wofai was 34. Google says she's 34 years old. And now he's saying 38 years old. I don't understand. But some people actually came online and vetted that, yeah, it's true. Wofai is actually 38 years old. How true that is, I cannot say. And then she says he went ahead to say that his own son is 30 years old. I feel like that excuse isn't valid to me because the age is actually nothing. They are both adults. They both consented. The boy looks very happy in the videos and in the pictures. There's no duress. There's no confusion. There's no juju. So, sir, that point is not enter. But then he said that Wofai and her fiance have only known each other for 7 months, but that she's pregnant at the moment. So, what's going on? I'm not judging on anybody's morality, that's not my point. But like, he's saying that they've only known each other for a short period. So how on earth are they saying that they're married and they're getting married and they're expecting a child? Now, in his defense, he said that he woke up to 40 missed calls. And he had to go to the palace to answer for his son, who was parading somebody that he's getting married to. And people in the palace were not aware. Like I said, this is somebody of high profile. This is somebody that has like connections. He's talking to chiefs. This is a big man. Do you understand? Like them, somebody needs to be palace is like, excuse me, sir, did you have this kind of thing in your family and we were not aware? Who does that? So I'm sure that this man feels disrespected that they have summoned him because his son has refused to listen to him. Now, according to Mr. Cole, he explained that he actually reached out to Wofai's father and they planned on scheduling some type of introduction. And Wofai's father was not as responsive as he thought she would. Like for somebody who is ready to bring in to give your child out, the man is trying not to be disrespected. Do you understand? Now he went ahead to explain that the mother who was present for this wedding, they have not been together for 27 years. So literally in his words, he said that the woman abandoned 3 children for him for 27 years. In my own perspective, I can say that I will not really say the woman was absent in 27 years, but you can tell that between the both of them there is bad blood. This man explained that the reason why he doesn't want his son to marry somebody that he doesn't really know is because he has been there and he has done that. So this is the father literally telling you that I've experienced this thing. Do you understand? This might not be true love in everything he's saying. So I'm trying to warn you, let the girl give birth. Do you understand? Let this girl give birth. Let's get to know her family. Let's do this thing the proper procedure. Like this man, there are steps to this thing. You don't just pop in and say you are getting married. And no, you don't do that. Like before anything comes out, any gist comes out from this whole family, we have to have everything under control. He felt so disrespected that for somebody that has everything in management, my son is getting married and he doesn't have it under control. I can understand that frustration. Do you understand? But then at the same time, sir, you don't really have the right to tell a 30-year-old man what and what not to do. Actually, you coming to social media to come and tell us, no, honestly, he has decided to marry her, he has decided to have a baby with her, and he's flaunting the marriage as well as Wofai. So, I don't know. My own take on this issue is there needs to be an apology. I don't know how everything is going to happen. Wofai is now a coal. Whether you guys like it or you don't, whether you want to cry about it or you don't, she's now a co. We're already calling her Wofai co, and we are happy for her. Do you understand? So I feel like this son needs to make amends with his father, because one thing I'll take away from this is that a man that can disrespect his father like publicly and say, I'm going to still go ahead and marry this man, whatever, you don't know what this man can do to you. Do you understand? Because me, I have so much regard for my father. If my father says no, Mungboni, I dey shake. Talk to my father saying no, and then I take and I'm still flaunting it that I don't give a shit, daddy. Do you understand? So I feel like if you regard somebody in a certain way, you believe that this person has a very, very cordial relationship with me. The minute the person disrespects that person, you need to think about yourself. How would this person behave to me? I wouldn't be surprised if, God forbid, don't worry, I'm not sure she won't find any bad thing. I love her that much. Do you understand? But my takeaway is that there needs to be some sort of like amendments. Maybe we'll have another wedding where we'll see Mr. Cole there. That's Mr. Cole. Everybody will be on seats. Everybody will be happy. We'll see all the dignitaries that he's been wanting to be there. But like, I wouldn't say that we should tell a woman who is literally expecting a child that she has married dust because you are not accepting her in the family. Nah. I'm wishing Wofai a happy married life, but to be honest, the tactics he used to enter this marriage, baby, nah, it's not it at all. You understand? Make sure your in-laws love you first. Obviously, your husband's love comes too, but like, it's good to have the regard, the respect, the recognition of your in-laws. You don't know when you're going to need them. And I don't want you entering this marriage with bad blood, please, baby. You have worked so hard to come and be stained like this. Do you understand? And then Mr. Taiwo, don't stress our baby. Please make amends in the middle there somewhere. Fix it, okay? Do something about it. All in all, that brings us to the end of this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys understood my take. I'm literally not taking sides, to be very, very honest, because Wofai is expecting a baby. Obviously, she doesn't want to give birth to the baby in wedlock. She wants to give birth to the baby and be married as a couple. I understand, but at the same way, the pattern, the method, the mechanism that you went about it is not right. Do you understand? I'm going to stand on that, whether I love you or I don't. Love is tough, and I give you a lot of tough advice. Yeah. For more information like this, please do follow us on all our social media platforms that you can find at The House Chronicles, as well as visit our website at thehouseChronicles.com. Once again, I'm your sweetie, honey, sexiest, most beautiful host, Oladini Ogle. Bye.